At this point, our grid system is in place, each box has different colors, and our adapter is working as we like. Yet, there's no functionality for the grid. When we click on it, nothing happens. Just like last time, we'll need to add a click listener. As briefly mentioned before, click listeners come in many different flavors. Last time, we put a listener on a button. This time, we can use a different type to contain a listener for each box all in one. We'll use an item click listener. This is a listener we can put on a grid as a whole. When one of the items is clicked, the listener will have a reference to which position the item is and the item itself. This way, rather than assigning 9 different click listeners, we can assign one umbrella one to deal with each box. In the onCreate method of our activity, we'll write grid.setOnItemClickListener, new onItemClickListener, and parentheses. We'll need to import the library correctly, so hover over onItemClickListener and import the library. We then have another error that persists, and that we don't have the necessary methods for the click listener. If you remember, we need the onClick method. In this case, it will be the onItemClick method. We'll hover over the error and click Add Unimplemented Methods. The arguments for this method don't really explain what they are. Let's change them so later we know what they mean. The first, arg1, is the parent of the item, which will be the grid. The second, arg2, is the item itself, as a view. arg3 is the position, as an integer, while arg4 is the row ID, which we won't be using. We can change these names to appropriate replacements. Later we'll use this click listener to play a sound for each box.